guys, it's Stock Curry, and in today's video I've got an updated prediction on how many rate hikes the Fed is going to do this year. I've also got some post-earnings technical analysis on AMD, Google, PayPal, and UPS. So let's get into it! Okay, investment banks are now predicting as many as 7 Fed rate hikes this year. Now, there are only 7 Fed meetings left, so 7 rate hikes would mean the Fed would raise interest rates at every single meeting, and that seems unlikely. But other banks are predicting 5 to 6 rate hikes. Tom Nash, on the other hand, thinks there will be fewer interest rate hikes and even thinks the Fed might not raise rates in March. That's because quite a few Fed officials came out yesterday saying that the Fed won't need to raise interest rates as fast as previously thought. But most people still think the Fed will raise interest rates in March. Now, the real question isn't so much how many rate hikes we get, but rather how large the rate hikes are. Remember, 3 rate hikes of 0.5% has the same impact as 6 rate hikes of 0.25%. And that's what we still don't know. The next big market mover will most likely be the March rate hike. But the big question is, how large will it be? Will it be 0.25% or 0.5%? And the answer to that question, which we won't get until the Fed meets in March, will determine where the markets go over the next 6 months. But if the Fed fails to raise interest rates in March, like Tom Nash thinks will happen, then we could see a massive bull run back to new all-time highs very quickly. But if we do get back to new all-time highs, then Tom Nash thinks that bull run will be short-lived because inflation will continue to rise, and I agree with that. Tom Nash thinks that if we go on a bull run over the next 6 months, then the market will pull back 20 to 30% in the second half of the year. Personally, I believe the 20 to 30% pullback has already started and will continue over the next 5 to 8 months before the stock market recovers in the last quarter of this year. So between Tom Nash and myself, we both agree the market will have a 20 to 30% pullback this year. The only thing we disagree on is the timing. Now let's move on to our post-earnings technical analysis, but before we do, I do want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I talk about today is a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. Please do your own research before investing in any asset. And first up is AMD. This is Advanced Micro Devices, better known as AMD. AMD reported earnings after the close on Tuesday, and they beat on both earnings and revenue. They also provided great 2022 guidance, and the CEO said he sees very strong demand in 2022, helped by strong server chip demand and video game console sales. AMD was up over 10% after hours, but failed to close above the 50-day EMA, which leaves the stock bearish on the technicals. Next up is GOOG. This is Alphabet, also known as Google. GOOG reported earnings, and not only did they have a massive beat, they also announced a 20-for-1 stock split. This should cause massive upward pressure on the share price over the next couple of months, and the stock split is set to take place on July 15th. Now, Larry Jones said to be careful though, because even though stock splits will normally cause the price to rise, in this case that might not happen due to the current market environment that we're in. Regardless, GOOG was up over 9% after hours to over $3,000, which is very close to Alphabet's all-time high. This should cause the entire stock market to rise again on Wednesday. And next up is PYPL. This is PayPal. PYPL reported earnings after the close on Tuesday, and they missed on earnings. Revenue rose, but earnings declined. Further, PayPal's guidance was not good. PYPL was down almost 18% after hours to a new 52-week low. PYPL remains a falling knife on the technicals and also remains expensive fundamentally, especially considering that earnings are decreasing. It looks like PYPL might continue to drop, especially with the next support level all the way down at $125. That did not faze Jeremy with financial education though. He bought the dip on PYPL after hours with an average purchase price of $151. And last up is UPS. This is United Postal Service, also known as UPS. UPS reported earnings on Tuesday, and they reported record earnings and revenue well above expectations. They also gave great 2022 guidance, and on top of that, they raised their quarterly dividend by 49%. Not surprisingly, the stock rose 14% on Tuesday to close at a new all-time high. Technically, when stocks see a massive breakout like UPS did today, they will retest the prior support level before going higher. So I do expect UPS to drop back down to $220 before going back up again. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot out of it. Comment down below what you think these stocks are going to do post-earnings. And also, I wanted to extend a warm invitation to come join our free Discord. Unlike other YouTubers, my Discord is completely and totally free. I have it there to help you out so that you can talk with other traders throughout the day to get trade ideas and help figure out what you might want to buy, sell, do options on, crypto trading, whatever you want to talk about. It is completely and totally free, and we have people in there all day, 24 hours a day, talking about stocks, options, and crypto. You can join the free Discord at stockcurry.vip/discord. There's just a short application you got to fill out to get in. The truth is, every single person who applies gets approved. I just have the application there to help prevent scammers. Now, also, if you're looking for a broker to trade with, you can apply for Webull. When you sign up for Webull using my link in the description below and deposit just $1, Webull's going to send you 2 free stocks worth up to $3,300. In addition, when you do your first crypto trade, Webull's going to give you $5 in free crypto. Now, if you're not a U.S. resident or if you're looking to trade OTC penny stocks, then I recommend Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers is a highly discounted trading platform. They also have the full options trading, and just like Webull, they have the full pre-market and after-hours trading from 4 a.m. until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, I do want to remind you that I have material connections with both of those, so whenever you sign up for either one, not only are you getting a great broker to trade with, you're also helping me to continue to produce these great videos for you. Now, finally, I want to remind you to hit that like button, subscribe, and follow the page if you haven't already. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.